The scene is mostly cleared up right now. The only evidence of tonight's accident is this stoplight. Just before 8 o'clock, a white four-door pickup truck slammed into one of the support beams. Governor Branstad also suggested this morning funding the arts with appropriations in future years, but there are no written plans for that at this time. The bill is still being drafted, but it does not get rid of collective bargaining. First it was the streetscapes, now rebranding businesses on the avenues like Fred's Bike Shop. The world revolves around the clock.
Consistency, that's what timekeeping is all about.
And for the last 30 years, Jerry Gull has made it his business to keep you on time.
Let's see what we can do for you on.
But you have some in
Every March, he sees a rush of people springing ahead. He says he sees how it could be convenient, not monkeying around with clocks.
The hours time change certainly has merit to leaving it all the same, but if we're going to do it, I would almost suggest that they look at it from a federal standpoint.
He's also lived in Indiana, where the state is divided on daylight saving time.
Being an hour late to a funeral, being an hour late to traveling with a package or getting to a Christmas party, those type of things.
Indiana and Arizona are the only other states where the sun sets a little later.
If we're going to compare ourselves to Arizona, Indiana, in the middle of nowhere, no, doesn't make sense.
So everybody will be earlier, getting up earlier, doing more things before us. Yeah. I think, yeah, it would be like an isolated thing. We might be like a bubble.
Springing ahead, falling back. Proponents of the bill call daylight saving time an outdated tradition, but it's something you can count on.
Time plays a very integral part in how people are for success and what they can expect out of life. It comes down to a form of consistency.
And like clockwork, it's closing time at Watch and Clock Junction. Or was that an hour ago?
Okay, can you just do that for me? Ready? Go.
Kendall Bruce has been taking lessons at City Voices for the past 2.5 years. She says there's no way she could afford $55 an hour for private voice lessons to help prepare her for college.
I'm actually very thankful for her because the first lesson I've ever had with her, she made me hit notes that I didn't even know could come out of my body.
Good.
Marianne Sims started City Voices to give talented students like Bruce an opportunity to grow.
One more time.
But she says it all may be in jeopardy if the Iowa Cultural Trust Fund is drained.
They have made it possible for me to get this thing off the ground, and actually we've enrolled over 100 students over 3 years.
This money is just sitting there.
Only the interest from the trust is spent on arts. Today, Governor Branstad told reporters that interest is very little.
If they hadn't done that, then they'd have to cut another $6 million. And is it better to lay people off, or would it be better to fund that with appropriations in future years?
In response, protesters held a funeral for the arts at the State House, blacking out public art.
The funding that we get might seem like it's not that much. Like I think it's less than $250,000. But organizations who get that money then are able to leverage it for more.
Yes, I realize it's not very much, but it is enough to make a difference to a kid who never has a cultural experience.
The difference, perhaps, between earning a college music scholarship or not.
I saw it and was just instantly like, oh, that's what I wanted to do.
That's called tricking. It's a combination of martial arts and gymnastics.
Put together in specific combos that express yourself.
You'll see flips and kicks just done in really weird, unorthodox way.
Paul Tong arranged this gathering of trickers from across the country.
It's not a common thing, so it's kind of like a special thing when you find someone else tricking.
They're camping out inside Merle Hay Mall this weekend, practicing their tricks.
I was in a Chinese martial arts academy, and they had like acrobatic stuff, but they didn't teach that. They only taught me like fighting forms, but I really wanted to learn the cool stuff. I want to be a ninja.
In true millennial fashion, the internet got most of them started.
YouTube, that's what every tricker will tell you.
But they say it's not the kicks or flips that make this fun.
Tricking pulls people together with that community rather than just doing the movements.
Not to mention, it's a pretty good workout. Steffani Nolte, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.